What
What's
is
up?
up?
Episode
No Chill
1.
Podcast. Yeah, number 1. Here we go.
This is it. This is the premiere.
Premiere.
Welcome, everybody.
Hi.
Yeah.
We're a little late. Technical difficulties. But hey, we're here. Thank you for joining us tonight.
First episode. So what the plan is to do on this is we're gonna share it on our channels so we can get the channel going higher in views and in hours, so we can start doing a lot more things with this channel. But we got interviews coming up very soon. But this is where the weekly live is going to be now, as far as the live with me and Carlos.
Yeah. So if you guys haven't subscribed to the No Shill Podcast, please do that now or accordingly, or at the end of the show on replay. This is also going to be on Spotify tomorrow. So this will be on Spotify at some point tomorrow. So if you're not able to watch, you can listen on podcasts, Spotify podcast, Apple podcasts, anytime you want. So yeah.
Yes. Hello, Cycle Man. Hello, the Holiday and DVD guy.
Hello, gentlemen and ladies that are listening and watching.
Should we start? Well, I guess we can wait a little bit before we start going, because I can't see on my end how many people are in the chat.
We have 16 in the chat.
What's up, William?
So we're doing okay. Yeah. New project. I know we've been doing our little I guess technically what we were doing before is the same thing, but that was just kind of a tease. This is more of official No Show podcast. So, and like he said, we're gonna have some guests, and the goal is to get us to 100 subs so we can.
The goal is to get us to 1,000 subs.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Subs. So I guess I'll kind of break down everything for everybody. We need 500 subs, and then I think it's 1,000 watch hours to enable super chats, super stickers, and then it's 4,000 hours and 1,000 subs to be monetized. So the more you guys help us out, the more we will be able to do things down the line, like we were talking about doing giveaways and stuff like that.
Yeah. Once the channel grows, we're definitely going to be doing a lot of that. Pablo, Robert the Scalper is at home. He will be in a future video, though, in an interview. So
yes,
stay tuned for that. I just talked to him about that today too. So he will be doing a video. But it's not going to be live though with Robert. Robert won't do it live, but we are going to do a pre-recorded interview with him.
Yep.
So stay tuned for that. That'll be a good episode.
It will be a very good episode.
It'll be very funny for sure.
It'll be my first time kind of officially meeting him through virtually, I guess. So it's gonna be good. I talked to Mike from Mike's Toys and Stuff today. So we're gonna interview him as well. I think that'll be fun.
He said he gave the okay.
Yeah, he did. I think he reluctantly was just like, okay, like, because I've been asking him for so long.
Yeah. We'll see about that.
I think that'd be fun.
If you come down here when you're supposed to come down here, maybe he'll open up so we can go into his store and interview him there.
Yep. That's Gerald, the thing.
Yeah.
What's he afraid of? Robert?
Yeah, Robert. It's more so. It's more so of like, I think I'm freezing up here. Am I freezing up?
A little bit.
A little bit. Is my voice breaking up?
Nope.
Okay. So I think Robert is more afraid of what he'll say live. It's not so much that he's nervous. It's Robert. If you know Robert, he doesn't really have a filter. So that's what it is. What's up, Ghost Have?
Cycleman 90 is asking, are you guys going to Target tomorrow? I guess they're having discounts. Not only that, Hallow-con technically officially starts tomorrow, which we know it's been out for like over a week.
What? Tomorrow's the official date?
Yeah, April 7th, the official date. April 12th, online at 6 a.m. Yeah.
Well, Is it okay if I do a little tease right now?
Yeah, go for it.
So, been out pretty much all morning today. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys already know what's going on. But this is tomorrow's video, which also is going to have Robert the Scalper in it. But I'll show you guys a little tease. There's one. There's one tease. This is one of many. There's another. There's a glare, I know. That's one. That's another. And then here's the third. But that's just one of like 15 teases that's like not everything that I picked up, but that's stuff that's going to be in tomorrow's video. A lot of good stuff in tomorrow's toy hunt video. So check that out on my channel.
I could do you one better.
Oh, better than this? Better than
yeah,
this?
I could do better than that. Wait, did that just happen? Like, did you just hand this to me through the computer?
I should have just been like here, and you would have pulled it away.
Yeah. Yep. Good old multiverse.
Yep, we got our got some good stuff. Got some good stuff. So that's in tomorrow's video. So stay tuned.
And mine will be in my Tuesday video, and it's going to be pretty short. It'll be under 30 minutes long. Might be the first one in a long time.
Actually, I think mine came out to 40 minutes, 45. It would have been longer, but I cut the me and Robert had a conversation in the car. We had the camera going in the car, and I had to take it out. It was like a 5-minute conversation, but I had to take it out because I think the way I had my phone positioned, there was way too much clicking. Like it was rattling. So it got annoying. So I had to cut that. I had to take that whole thing off. That sucked.
So we have 36 in the chat. That's awesome.
Nice. All right, let's get started.
So holiday DVD guy, we will get to that question in a second. I want to put this up here because I think this is funny. Did you ask Todd McFarlane to make your jack-off figure?
No, but we're going to talk about WonderCon. That's in the schedule here. So we will be talking about that.
Great question, by the way.
Yeah, I have seen the prices drop on McFarlane's 89 Batmobile and the Lobo. Robert picked his up on clearance.
Yeah, I did
not. Go to Ed Fuzz, highlight Ed Fa. It says there, when's the last time you guys went to Frank and Sons? Actually, Carlos has never been.
Nope.
And I went today, and vendors price everything like they don't want to sell their goods. Yeah, that place, I've said it before. That place is a cool place to check out, but it's super expensive. Super expensive. Blue Play and Go collector case. There's an exclusive scalp away.
Bluey Play and Go collector case. Oh, okay. That little kid show. Interesting. All right. Well, let's get into segment 1. It's all toy news related. So how this is going to break down, we're going to go into topics of toy news for segment 1. Segment 2 will be movie and TV news. And then we're going to both recommend a movie that you guys should check out or purchase. And then the following weeks, we'll probably do a top 5 movies each of 5 movies you should check out. So anyway, number 1 topic tonight is McFarlane Toys product listing. So what that actually means is, if you guys didn't see it or have seen it, McFarlane Toys is bringing out, which I have already said, I've told Raph this already that this was happening, but there is a Christopher Reeves Superman coming out this year. So what is your guys' thoughts? What's your thoughts on this?
On the Christopher Reeve, we'll see. I got to see what it looks like. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, we've seen a lot of the leak lists already. So I think that's awesome that we're finally getting a Superman. I hope he gives us like an evil Superman too, like a Superman, a Clark Kent as well. I'm just hoping he's going to go back into older DC movies. So it's going to be a pickup for me regardless.
As long as the face sculpt's good, I could care less about all the other things of that figure. As long as it's proportioned correctly, he doesn't have those giant hands that he's been putting in all the Superman.
I don't think he'll do that for that. Yeah, I don't think he'll do that for that.
Hope Ghost Tab says he hopes to come with a cloth cape. The way he's going, McFarlane Toys is going, I feel like he's going to start doing more and more cloth capes for stuff like that.
Yeah, I saw stuff today that you guys will see in tomorrow's video, and there's a lot of good cloth capes.
Heck yeah.
Thoughts?
Yeah, guys, what's your guys' thoughts? Raph will find the chase. If there's a chase, you'll find it.
Oh man, what's that say? I got followed for the first time today ever at Ross by loss prevention. I saw them doing that to someone one time. I saw them doing that. But since we're on the topic of McFarlane, I mean, when I went to the WonderCon panel, he did show off some stuff in the that's coming out, and a lot of it, none of it was really new. I mean, the Manhunter I think was a cool one that he showed off, and I think that's like a platinum edition, right? If I remember correctly.
Yeah,
the Green Lantern Manhunter. So I mean, to army build a chase is going to be pretty crazy. And the Tim Drake from Rebirth looked actually really good, and the manga Batman actually looked really good. But that's kind of all he really teased from DC that really interested me, other than the tumbler. He's giving us the 2-seater tumbler, which is supposed to be really large in scale, and it's coming with a Lucius Fox. And there's going to be I'm pretty sure, a gold label version that's going to be the camo version.
Yeah, either gold label or what? Platinum?
It can't be a platinum. It's going to be a gold label. I just wonder if it's going to come with a Bane or what. Is it going to come with what was the girl,
Alfred?
Talia? No, it won't come with an
Talia.
Alfred. It wouldn't make any sense for Alfred to come into the camo one.
Yeah, I guess Talia would make more sense.
Yeah, it'd either be her or another Bane, but I think I really think that's a cool vehicle that's going to be coming out, so I will be getting that. And then he jumped into the Batman animated series, and he's finally giving us a Bruce Wayne as a Build-A-Figure, which is freaking sick. So that's if you guys are collecting the Batman animated series line, that's a good one.
Not about that.
Yeah, he's doing a Build-A-Figure, and then of course he teased the Batman Forever wave with the Riddler, Two-Face, who else is Robin and Batman, of course, but it's not the black suit, which I don't understand. He didn't give us why he's not giving us that suit. They're calling it the Panther suit. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, that's what they said.
Who said that? I've never heard it called a Panther suit.
I have no idea. I think it was on the. I think it was on the image.
Edition?
Yeah,
it's weird because like they're giving us the sonar suit again, which I like, but the color on there is black, and it was never black. So he's just giving us a repaint of the sonar suit. The suit is almost the correct color that he gave us already in that 6-pack. It's like a bluish color. Grayish bluish is what it looks like, but it was never black. So well, maybe it was actually. I don't know, man. Now that I think about it, it might have been two different colors.
John Estrada is asking, Build-A-Figure on the Batman. There is a Build-A-Figure.
It's the bat, that giant bat.
It's from a deleted scene that they didn't put in the movie.
Yeah, and I actually thought that was really cool. I don't know if a lot of people liked it. I thought that was really cool, and it's going to be a really cool display piece too.
Oh yeah.
So,
but they didn't just say if the wings are articulated, did they?
I don't think McFarlane's going to give us a figure that's not articulated. I think it's going to most likely have bendable wings. It's got to. I'm hoping it comes with the stand too. It has to come with the stand.
I would hope so.
What's that say? Seal the Singer should have been to Build-A-Figure. Yeah, that would have been a good one.
That would have been awesome. Oh my gosh.
And I'm really excited for it. I'm really excited for this. And I've mentioned this before a long time ago, that the Schumacher waves are waves where he can do tons of variants, especially for Batman Forever, because Riddler had so many costumes. Two-Face had a couple costumes, different costumes. You can give us a Robin in his. Well, he's already giving us the one in his Robin suit. You can give us the Robin where the suit that he wore in the Flying Graysons, and then Batman. You still have the Panther suit, which is what they're calling it. You can give us as well.
I thought he said on that panel, because I watched your thing, and thought he said there was going to be. I'm pretty sure he said in that panel that there'll be multiple variants of the Riddler and Two-Face.
Oh, I don't. Did he say that? I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure he did. If not, I read it somewhere. Someone maybe asked him. I don't remember, but I was like, "Oh yeah, they're gonna give us variants of Riddler," which is awesome because I love Jim Carrey's Riddler.
I don't know if I remember hearing that.
I mean, in reality, I would like him in the white suit with his hair being all crazy looking and with the hat.
Which white suit is that?
It's like, isn't it towards the end where he's in that all
white?
Oh,
the sparkly
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, the sparkle. I like either that one or the glow in the dark, the light up suit that he had, the vest one.
Yeah.
There's just a lot. Two-Face has a couple suits in there too. Sorry, I'm trying to open the window out here. It's a little hot.
Oh, you're good. Well, leading into more McFarlane stuff, and John Estrada did ask a question about, is anyone going to get the Joker-mobile? And that actually is our second topic of toy news. So
yes.
We know you. I know you're super excited about this. This is something that was supposed to come out a long time ago.
A few years ago, I think 2018 or 2017, if I remember correctly, is when they revealed it. And it was towards the end of the DC Direct line, the Batman animated series line. There was like 2 or 3 of them that they like figures too that they revealed that never got made. And I'm pretty sure McFarlane's going to do those now. But this is the vehicle's one of them. It's a 2-seater. It lights up. It's a Target exclusive. It's up for pre-order now, and it's only $60. That's a cheap price for a vehicle, especially that lights up, and a 2-seater. And it's got a compartment in the back too. I think you can hold more figures in it. So don't skip on that. Do not skip on that.
And I had mentioned that I thought $60 was expensive, but the way you're telling me, which now I get it, it's $60 really isn't that bad of a deal.
No.
I paid almost $90 for a Batpod, which is nothing compared to that Joker-mobile.
Yeah, that's true, man. You're the one that told me that it was going to be over $100, and I was like, I do not think so.
It was pretty damn close.
I thought at most it was going to be $80, and $60 is a really freaking good price, man. And you have pictures of it, right?
I can get it. Let me see.
Because it's and I don't know if the pictures that you have the side by side with like the Riddler and the Joker on there. And that is let's see. What's up, Jedi Niner? Definitely having Flying Grayson figure would recreate the iconic scene of Bruce adopting a 20-plus-year-old Chris O'Donnell. Yeah, look at the box art on this, man. This is so vintage style packaging. And again, it lights up. This is my first time seeing the packaging on this. I had never seen this. Carlos found the images. That is pretty nice.
See, and we were talking before we went on live that this is what would make me buy this, because the artwork to packaging is what draws people in. And I feel like toy companies have gone away from that, and McFarlane has brought that back. And I think this is awesome.
Yeah, McFarlane.
There's images right here.
There we go. Yeah, see, look at that. That's a 2-seater, and then you have a compartment in the back. I think the back can hold. Look at the size of that. Those are 7-inch scale figures.
Yeah, that thing looks cool.
Can you? Yeah, there we go. I was gonna say, can you go to more? I want to see if there's like if we can see like a side shot of it. Yeah, see, there's more. It looks like there's more room in the back.
So yeah, it's 2-seaters. You can fit 4 figures in.
Yeah, because I think that's what they originally had said when they were first revealing this several years back. And of course, like I said, it does light up. If I remember correctly, the original one, the gauges lit up. I don't remember if this one has gauges that light up. I don't know if there's any shots of it. See the front lights up, but I think it does light up. Damn. Yeah, it's sick.
$60, dude. Okay, I'm sold. I don't have any of these figures, but I would probably just buy this just because it's pretty rad.
Yeah, man. That is awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, it's a definite pickup for me. I already have it on pre-order. So I'm not gonna try to miss out on this and try to find it in stores. No way. I got it on pre-order.
Yeah, that thing's pretty cool.
House.
So you guys in the chat, is this a pickup or a pass for you? $60 really isn't that bad if you really think about it. I would pre-order it because I think eventually this will end up getting sold out.
Yeah, I think it'll sell out eventually.
And let me get out of this real quick, because the next topic is still McFarlane related. We got a lot of McFarlane at the beginning of this. There we go. Let me queue up this photo, and I will get it on the screen.
I think I know what it is, if I'm following it correctly. I think you labeled it wrong. Oh no, I'm not. No, I'm thinking about something else.
I don't know why. I don't want to know what you're thinking about. Just kidding. So yeah, the next going into McFarlane stuff. So DC Multiverse Collector Edition, Starfire, Penguin, and Captain Boomerang. He did show this off at WonderCon, correct?
Yeah, that's where we first saw these. That's where he showed us these and that they all were going to have chases. And then I think that same day or the next day, they went up for pre-order or something like that. On Monday, I think the Monday of, they all went up. So yeah, so there's a Penguin, Captain Boomerang, and Star Sapphire, and all of these have chases. And like me and Carlos have mentioned before, we both have links to Entertainment Earth. If you guys buy a case of this, you're guaranteed a chase. And the Captain Boomerang has soft goods too. He's got a scarf and a jacket, which is most likely reused from Bane.
And the jacket has bendy wire in it too, so that's also a plus.
Yeah, so scalpers are going to sell it for $150.
Well, if you don't want to pay $150, use one of the links in the description for Big Bad Toy Store or Entertainment Earth. Actually, I don't know. Big Bad Toy Store doesn't have cases. Entertainment Earth has full cases. Yeah. Big Bad does the chases separately. They do them the same day, don't they?
Depends. It depends on how they do them.
Okay. And typically, Big Bad puts up the chases for $10 more than they go for retail. So if you really want these three, use the link in the description, Entertainment Earth, and get yourself a full case. Actually, I think right now this is sold out.
They're sold out. Yeah, this sold out.
Case is sold out. All the individual figures are sold out. I don't know about GameStop. GameStop, the last I looked was a few days ago. So I'll probably update the description and put the GameStop link in there for people to order. Are they still available on Big Bad, or they're sold out too, huh?
Yeah, they're sold out. I definitely want that Penguin though. Both versions. I love the classic look for the Penguin.
Yeah, that Penguin.
I wish,
man.
I wish he would do a comic version, like a classic comic version of Two-Face, and give us in the collector edition. I hope he does that down the line.
Yeah, because he hasn't done Two-Face. Technically, that's not a Batman movie.
Yeah, he's done just the Dark Knight, and then he's done a comic book one, which is the Batman, Two-Face's Batman.
Oh, and he did the 66 Two-Face.
Yeah, but not like a real classic comic version.
All right. So what do you guys, did you guys pick this up in the chat? Do you think McFarlane will make the 89 Batwing? Did he tease that?
I think he teased that. He said he was going to make it. I do think the McFarlane 30th figures are supposed to ship this month. He had them at the panel. He had them. He had a couple of them in hand. Let's see. So, John, that was actually a question I was going to ask McFarlane if he had a Q&A, which he did, but he only allowed 2 people to go because the thing about McFarlane is he rambles a lot. He talks a lot. So he went over the time for the panel. And then when people were lining up, people lined up fast. And Robert was telling me to go. And I'm like, there's no point. I said, he's only going to get to 1 or 2 questions because he's going to keep on talking. And that's exactly what he did. So he only got 2 questions in. And that was a question I wanted to ask him. I wanted to slip in 2 questions. One was that if he was going to make a Batcave play set, like a traditional Batcave play set. And then the other one was going to be a Spawn related question.
Well, now that we're talking about it, what was going to be your Spawn related question to him?
I was going to ask him if he was going to ever go back and make the movie figures and redo making the movie figures. Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask him.
Yeah, because if he does, I would like to get those because those movie figures are awesome.
Because I wanted to ask him, I was like, would you ever do like a 12-inch Spawn movie Spawn? And like a 12-inch like statues wise, I would totally buy that if he did.
Oh, I think a lot of people would buy that.
Yeah. Edwin, no, he didn't. Did McFarlane did his classic baseball analogy movie? What? Baseball analogy that makes 0 sense.
Because
he did.
He talked about the baseball analogy when he was talking about the digital stuff.
He does talk about he does use a lot of baseball terms when he talks.
Yeah, because he's a huge baseball fan.
He's a sports fan. He's a hockey fan too. He did not mention anything about Kickstarter Spawn. He didn't. He did. Would. I don't know if it was in my video. I don't remember, but he did talk about the Spawn movie.
Oh,
I don't know if that was in my video. He said that there's going to be some big news at the end of the year, that he's got somebody talking. He's showing a script to somebody, and it being R-rated because of the Joker and blah blah blah. So he says there's going to be some big news coming, but he's been saying that. But he says it is coming.
A John Leguizamo clown would be awesome. I agree.
Yeah, definitely.
Totally agree. All right. Well, that goes that. Next is Super 7 related stuff. I don't know if you guys have seen this. Super 7 Rocky reaction figures got announced. Are these going to be something that you're interested in picking up or passing on?
I thought they've been announced already. They already have Rocky figures.
Apparently not, because these just popped up.
Super 7's done Rocky figures already.
But there's 3 ones.
Oh.
Yes, yeah, there's 3 new ones that popped up on, I think that Saturday that you went to WonderCon, they popped up, and I didn't take a screen grab of them. But yeah, I guess they're brand new.
I'll probably get the Rocky McFarlanes before I get those. He had those in hand too at WonderCon. I have them on pre-order.
Okay, and so they sold out on Entertainment Earth. I was shocked.
Yeah, I have them on pre-order. They but he did have the Rocky in hand.
And then I don't know if you guys are into Super 7 or care, but the G.I. Joe Ultimate Wave 6 was canceled. I don't collect Super 7, so if you guys do, sorry if you did order those, that they got canceled. It sounded like their press release said something about, I can't remember verbatim, but to me it sounded like there was probably no pre-orders for it because they were redecoed, I think in black light, I think is what it was, the paint. But I could be completely wrong.
I don't know what's going on with Super 7, to be honest with you. I don't even know if people are really buying Ultimates.
I don't know either. I just know that they took his power away. Brian, the guy who owns it, or as the CEO, they took his power away from the final say, I guess, and now more people have say of what gets released. And I don't know. It seems weird, but I guess people are super happy. Which hey, whatever. Maybe Super 7 can turn around. They're not really a bad company. They just
No, not at all.
He makes bad decisions, is what I would say.
I just think there was too much stuff pre-ordered and stuff got too long to be pushed out.
Yeah, and I think that was one of the biggest gripes is that something announced and then it would take 2 or 3 years for something to come out. Like, wasn't the Turtles or something like that way?
Yeah, the Turtles got like, dude, they're still so behind on the Ultimates.
That's sad.
The Godzilla figures do look good, and so do some of the Simpsons ones. I still think the Turtle ones look great. The Power Ranger ones look good. Some of the human character heads don't look the greatest, but the monsters look great. The Zords look great.
Yeah, see, this is I think McFarlane should repaint the old Batman, the animated series Batcave computer as the 89 Batcave.
I think McFarlane's going to redo the vehicles for the animated line. I don't see him. I think he's going to redo the vehicle because somebody asked that if he's going to do the vehicles again, and I think he's going to redo the vehicles again his own way.
And like I was telling Raph that someone posted a picture today. I think it was today. The comparison from DC Direct to the McFarlane figures, because they're the same figures. The McFarlane ones look better because the paint is updated compared to the DC Direct stuff. So that kind of made me want them a little bit more, but also I'm not into paying $30.
Yeah, that's the only downfall on that.
Unfortunately. Let's see what else. G.I. Joe Classified pre-orders this week. If you guys are into the G.I. Joe Classified, those went up. Marvel Legends Iron Man retro card. I'm trying to think. Those went up as well this week. I don't know. Hasbro had like a whole bunch of stuff go up this week. So those are up for pre-order. Use the links in the buy description. And I was telling Raph about this because I don't know if you knew this or not. The TMNT Playmates Remastered that are Walmart exclusives. I sent you that photo, I believe. I think I did.
I don't remember. It sounds familiar. What was it again?
So the remastered Turtles from Playmates. It's the kind of, I guess it's the original-ish molds, but they're articulated. So they're super articulated, and they have scales like a turtle would on. I don't know. It's super weird.
I don't think I've seen that. No, he didn't send me that.
So those are coming out. I know, like, we know a bunch of turtle fanatics, so I know they were all hyped about that.
I mean, I'm a turtle fanatic, but I had to cut back on turtle stuff, man.
Yeah, why is that?
It's just way too much, dude. It's way too much, and especially coming from NECA Toys, it's not cheap. It is not cheap. Like we were talking about the Hallow-con stuff that dropped recently, right? That's like $500 on turtles, if that.
Well, yeah, and that's actually the next subject is Hallow-con. Like I said, officially it's supposed to be tomorrow, but we all know that it's been out pretty much like 2 weeks. It's mostly turtle stuff, which you should know. There's a gargoyle, Prey
looks awesome,
and a plushie, a Hello Kitty plushie, I believe, and that's it. So, like you were saying about price, if you were to buy everything from Hallow-con, it's over like $1,200.
Yeah, it's way over 400. It's like a $700, I think.
I think it's like 1,200.
Oh, did you say over 400 or over 1,000?
Over 1,000, because I'm including like everything, not just turtles. That's like everything that they've come out with.
Did anybody pick up anything from Hallow-con? Anybody or are looking for anything? I have not picked up anything from Hallow-con. The only thing I do want to, if I find it, is the Prey, that translucent bloody Prey. That's the one I'm looking for.
Yeah, that's
and then you guys also have to remember some of these turtles are not exclusive, so don't go crazy buying these for scalper prices.
Yeah, the only one exclusive to Target is the 4-pack. That's it. Everything
Yeah, I think it's
else
the
will
4-pack.
be. Yeah, everything else is on.
Oh, and those turtles, the carded turtles, the single carded animated turtles that they're selling individually. Yeah, those are exclusive, but don't pay scalper prices on these, man.
Let's see. Ghosthead says, I'm looking for Space Donnie and Samurai Mike.
Samurai Mike. Those are out?
It's a 2-pack. Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah. Did I see that? I don't think I saw that. I just seen the 4-pack.
Yeah, I've seen the 4-pack.
Michelangelo, the Sinja bots.
Yeah, I've seen that. I haven't seen the Casey Jones yet either, or the individual animated ones.
Yeah, I did see the Casey Jones. It looked pretty cool. Mikey 1950.
No, I didn't pick up the Killer Clown Steel book, but I did get the RoboCop 4K Shout Factory RoboCop 2,
which we'll talk about here in a little bit.
Oh,
all right, so yeah, that is it for toy news. So now let's get into movies and TV. So the first look at The Bride.
Ooh.
Christian Bale is Frankenstein.
Is there images or no?
I don't have any.
Oh, you don't have any images?
No.
Oh,
I thought I had it. I'll find it.
Yeah, did anybody see that? Did anybody see the images of Christian Bale in the Bride film? He's going to be playing Frankenstein. Hey, who's directing it? It's not Maggie Gyllenhaal, is it? She's in the movie. I know that. She directed it?
She's directing it.
Oh, wow. I'm looking forward to this because of Christian Bale, man. Christian Bale is just a great actor, and then to see him as Frankenstein, and it is a modern take because he does have a tattoo. Hey, CM Brock with the super chat, man. What's up, fellas? It looks like Storm Collectibles lost the Mortal Kombat license. Thinking of Jada Toys will get it. I didn't know. Did they lose the license officially? I had no idea they lost the license. Oh, there's the official image there. The Bride. I think it looks great, man.
I think it looks awesome.
He's got a tattoo right there too, in the collarbone area.
I had no idea this was even a thing.
Me neither. I remember hearing about it, but I think there's a full image. I think there's an image too of the Bride.
Yeah, I don't know if this article has it in here or not. There
should be like a couple pages. Uh-oh.
Well, actually, you know what? It's on Instagram. There you go.
There it is.
There's the
Bride, I'm assuming. There's Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn.
Bride. But yeah, there's the
full body one, or the full image. Yeah, I'm excited for this. I think this is gonna look good. I think he's a great actor. So, isn't that Daughter of Dracula movie coming soon? Oh yeah, I forgot about that one too. Imagine Blankenstein, a full tattoo a la Jared Leto's Joker. It's crazy how everyone's gonna start comparing Jared Leto with everybody who has tattoos.
No. They're like, oh, we're gonna compare Bill Skarsgård to Jared Leto. Now Christian Bale. Jeez.
Yeah.
So let's see.
I'm looking forward to it. I don't know anything about the movie, so we'll see. I mean, like I said, Christian Bale is a really good actor. I mean, I hated Thor: Love and Thunder, but I thought Bale was great in that movie.
Yeah, he was the only redeeming quality for that movie, as much as he was in it.
But I hated that movie. That's to me one of the worst MCU movies I've seen.
Well, I know you've talked about this before. Speaking of movies you don't like, I think you know what I'm going to ask. If you were to
What, Prey?
pick one of these two movies and you had to watch for the rest of your life, would it be Prey or Thor: Love and Thunder?
Prey. It'd be Prey. It'd be Prey. Thor: Love and Thunder's literally like a joke. That movie's just a joke.
Oh man, I had to ask that. Let's see. Ghost Tav. I compared Leto also against anybody that speaks with an Italian accent, also Morbius. Oh man. Okay, well, Joker 2, the poster drop. Let me. Are you excited about the Joker, whatever it's called?
Hell yeah. Joker Follett Dix.
Joker. Oh yeah.
There's an article that teased Lady Gaga's voice in the movie where she says she said something. She says you're the Joker. You can hear her voice in the movie. It's like a little sample.
Interesting.
But this movie's supposed to be R-rated and supposed to have full nudity. Brief full nudity.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't read that?
No.
Yeah, it's supposed to have brief full nudity.
Well, hopefully it's of her and not him.
Hey, I'll take both. But yeah, there it is. I'm excited for this movie. I'm excited for it.
Comes out 10/4/2024.
Day after my birthday.
Pretty dope. Let's see. Got a couple of questions. The First Omen just premiered. Didn't see that. I've heard some good things about it.
Yeah,
Logan
it's like sitting at 80%.
Yeah, Logan 9T70 wants to know what was wrong with Prey.
Oh God, I'm not gonna get into that again. I had a lot of issues with that. A lot of issues. I got so much hate for hating that movie. I got so much hate for that, but I have my reasons why I don't like that movie.
Ghost Tav. House of Gucci is worth just for Leto's performance in it. That's what I've heard.
That's a great movie, man. Yeah, that was a good. I did it. I had no idea that was Leto in the movie.
Yeah, see, that's crazy. Is that on a streaming service? I think it is. I need to watch it. Logan says Eternals was way worse than Love and Thunder. I disagree with that wholeheartedly. Totally disagree. Let's see.
I didn't watch Eternals, so I can't.
Joker 2 musical Boogaloo. Cautiously optimistic, but I hate musicals. I don't know. I think it'll be good. I'm not saying that I'm not really looking forward to this, but I will go see it. Let's see. Cycleman 90, of course, is rated R. Gaga likes to show off her cake.
Yes.
Joaquin does a great Joker on same level as Heath. Rest in peace, but different. I could agree with that. All right. So, Boy Kills World. Trailer number 2.
Yeah.
Can't show those.
This looks good. So. I actually think that looks good. I think I was telling Carlos that this is like based off of an animated or anime or any kind of cartoon, because that's the feeling that I get when I watch this. And I don't know if that's Bill Skarsgård's voice, because I guess he's mute in the movie. But when he's thinking, I don't know if that's actually him talking. It sounds like somebody else's voice.
Yeah, when you asked me that, I couldn't remember who that voice actor is. So, do you ever watch the show Archer?
No,
it's a cartoon.
But it sounds familiar. Oh yeah, I know what it is. I've never seen it though.
It's that dude who voices Archer. It's the same guy that voices Bill Skarsgård's character in that movie.
No, yeah, it looks good.
That's right.
It looks good. So it's Bill Skarsgård doing 2 Vengeance movies in the same year, right?
Yeah, they're 2 months apart because it comes out in a few weeks.
The Crow and freaking Boy Kills World.
This is the guy who's voicing Skarsgård in that movie. Anyone in the chat that watches Archer?
Oh, that's weird that
So
they use
he's a
someone else's
comedian.
voice.
Yeah, I don't. Because in the preview, he talks about the reason why the voiceover is that voice is because it comes from a video game in the movie.
Hmm.
I was like, interesting. I think it looks good. I'm going to see it.
Yeah, I want to check it out. I definitely want to check that one out. It looks good.
Is it a day one go watch, or is it like I'll go watch it on a Tuesday?
It's a go watch on another weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same
day
guy
one
that
for
does Bob's
me.
Burgers.
Day one for me is like honestly, it's like The Crow because I'm so curious to see how that's going to turn out. Like a Deadpool's a day one for me. I don't know what else is coming out, but
I don't know. Furiosa is not a day one for me. That'll be
no, that's not a day one for me.
That's a Tuesday $5 day for me all day.
That's a probably never see it kind of day.
Unless I say, unless people start saying it's good, would you go see it?
Maybe, I don't know. The only thing that caught me honestly by surprise when I watched the trailer for that was Chris Hemsworth actually made me want to go watch it. Logan says I'm chilling in bed. Yeah, I'm chilling in bed. I am relaxing right now. Not in the toy room, so
This is a
I'm
good
chilling
question. Do you think we'll ever see a Batman the Joker movie?
I don't know. I mean, technically, I was telling Carlos this a while ago. I said technically we did because we saw a young Bruce Wayne. So, but a Batman, I don't think so. I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Just because it's a whole different universe. This is what Elseworlds basically.
Yeah, I don't think so. And I don't want to be honest with you. And then not only that, then we're gonna start having like all these Batmans in these movies in these different universes, and it's too much now. But I think Joker should just be kept as it is. I mean, yeah, it's an Elseworld movie, which works perfect on its own. I mean, they still talk about Bruce Wayne. They're still doing the lore of it, but it's just totally different. It predates Batman. So
yeah, we saw Bruce Wayne on the Joker movie, and that was in the beginning of it, or the.
It was like in the middle of it, and then at the end when they kill his parents.
I have only seen that movie once.
Yeah, in the alleyway, they kill him when they're getting out of a theater.
That's right. Yep.
And then you see Bruce Wayne standing there and looking at his parents.
Cry baby Bruce.
Cry baby Bruce.
Moving on, because I know we've had a couple people or same person asking about Godzilla versus Kong. I have not seen it. I know you haven't seen it.
No.
$80 million weekend prior week. Ghostbusters took a 60+% dip.
65% drop. That movie's I think that movie's gonna flop. I think Ghostbusters is gonna Did anybody watch Ghostbusters? I know Carlos did.
I did.
I haven't seen it yet, but I think that movie's gonna flop. And I was telling Carlos this the other day. I think they should have kept I think they personally should have kept the cast, the older cast, and not made them main characters and just kept them like on the side, or maybe not even have them at all, and just kept the new people as Ghostbusters and gone a different route.
Yeah,
because now they're just holding on to the cast, the old cast, for nostalgia and to get butts in the seat. So
a lot of people that did go see it, didn't like it. I liked it. I thought it was okay. Afterlife was better. Javi saw New Empire, King Kong versus Godzilla, and it was surprisingly good, entertaining, and throughout. That's what I've heard. If you want to see two monsters fight, this is the movie to watch. No one cares about the human characters. which I don't care about the human characters. So, whoops. New Empire, more monster fight, less humans. Great. See, isn't that what you want to watch in a kaiju movie? Is two monsters fight?
Yeah. You just want to see monsters.
Yeah. Ghost Tab. It's Ghostbusters' fault. They put the movie a week before a Godzilla movie. Godzilla X Kong was one of the only movies that made money during the pandemic. Yeah, but I don't think that they expected this movie to make 80 million. They were projecting it to do maybe 50.
I think people just were not interested in Ghostbusters.
Yeah, because this was delayed. Was it? I think this has come out last year, and it got delayed until
Which
this
one?
year.
Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
I just think people didn't care. I really think people just didn't care anymore. The last one did what it did, and honestly, they should have left it. And then they're doing this one now, and then they're going to ruin the franchise.
You think they should have waited a lot longer time to do this Ghostbusters film?
I think they should have never have done another sequel.
No, okay.
I think they should have just left it the way it is. It would have been a good send off.
Yeah, I like this, Logan. They should have made Ghostbusters Indiana Jones sequels decades ago when the legacy actors were still young. I totally agree. They should have.
Well, I think they wanted to, but Bill Murray, I think, was the one who was not didn't want to do it, and Harold Ramis was trying to get him to do it, but I think they had like a falling out.
So Ruben saying watch Godzilla Kong in 3D. I don't like the 3D movies. Most of the time, humans in kaiju movies are just to fill the movie and set up giant monster fights,
and to give like a threat too.
Yeah. Edwin, would you rather have Keaton come back for a third Batman movie or Toby come back for a fourth Spider-Man movie?
Ooh, if I had to pick one, damn. Who's directing it though? Who's directing it? If it's Sam Raimi and Tim Burton, I honestly, I'd probably go Sam Raimi, Spider-Man 4.
I would go that route too.
Yeah, because I don't know how Tim Burton would do it nowadays, and then plus, I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. I'd probably go, as big as a Batman fan as I am, I would go with Tobey Maguire because he's still young, and they can still pull a good story. Whoa, my light.
Man, I guess we'll see when Beetlejuice comes out if Tim Burton still has it.
Yeah, definitely. Oh man, I gotta fix this stupid light.
Rough shot. Michael Keaton is Thomas Wayne Flashpoint.
They should have done that.
I agree. Keaton should do a Dark Knight Returns film. Take all the Gen X money, baby. I mean, he could play a grizzled like Batman, couldn't he? Keaton, like old and angry.
Yeah, but he doesn't have the size for it.
That's true. He does not.
He's too skinny. It wouldn't be believable.
So if they were going to do that Dark Knight Returns film, so out of all the Batman actors we've had, do you think who would? As in say, Affleck would be the one. Affleck. Yeah, that would.
He was there, dude. He was like right there. Yeah. He was the age.
He has totally the size there. Too.
Heck yeah, and he's in better shape now.
Yeah, he definitely is, dude. Moving on to the next. So this weekend, which comes to an end tomorrow, the First Omen battles Monkey Man. And if you guys have seen the First Omen or Monkey Man, put it in the chat right now. I have seen one of the two movies.
Dude, I'm having technical difficulties here. Oh man, my camera's falling. so I don't do streams on your bed.
Just use CGI ally. Attack of the Clones. Yeah. Batman was in the 60s in The Dark Knight Returns. Yeah, but he needs to be big and bulky. And I think that's where Affleck has it, Keaton on that. And they could literally just use makeup to make Ben Affleck look 60.
I mean, he's 50.
Yeah, so it doesn't
He's
take
almost
much
there.
to make him older.
What's his name is Keaton's already in his mid 70s.
Yeah, I'd say he's 70.
74 or 72.
Yeah.
Something like that. He's up there in age, man.
So anyone in the chat, anyone go see Monkey Man or The First Omen this weekend? Like I said, I have mentioned what I just said, that I've seen one of the two movies. And if you guys want to guess which movie it was, you guys can, put in the chat. They talked about the Batman Beyond movie
with Keaton. I think that's what they were originally trying to go with before James Gunn took over.
Dustin's asking.
No, I'm not going to get it. I'm already done with those. I saw them, though. I saw them the week Hallow-con was out, but nah.
Ghost Tab's guessing I went and seen First Omen. Anyone see Blood and Honey 2? I have not seen the first Blood and Honey. Did you watch that Winnie the Pooh movie?
No.
The horror?
Isn't there a freaking Bambi one, too?
Yeah, there's a Bambi one. And I think there's a Mickey Mouse one coming out. Steamboat Willie one coming out or is out. I don't even know.
I don't know. I just found out they're making a live action Lion King prequel.
Yeah, Mufasa.
Oh, God.
I don't care to see that.
I don't know. Disney's not. I don't know about Disney.
So Ghost Tab, Rough Shod. Actually, no, I did not see the first Omen. I went and seen Monkey Man. And if you guys follow me on Instagram, I posted a photo of an image from the movie, which is the title shot of the Monkey Man, and a whole review. I will tell you that is my favorite movie of this year. I have not seen Dune 2, but man, Monkey Man was so good. Bloody, gratuitous violence.
Is it like a John Wick?
See, that's the thing. So people are comparing it to John Wick. I would say maybe a little bit because the story is revenge. Someone got killed. He's going after them. But there's a whole underlying story about the little guy basically the super elite, which would say the rich people that treat the middle class and beneath them. So he is that little kid that grew up poor and they kill his mom. I'd really not giving away anything because it's in the trailer and he goes after them and it's super bloody. It's like the blood is in the fight. The fighting is fantastic. It's super good. The blood and I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like borderline horror gore, I guess. How bloody it is, the way the kills are. I just was not expecting that. So I don't know. I highly recommend it. I would definitely go see it. It's super, super good.
Did it get good reviews?
Yeah, I mean he got a standing ovation at South by Southwest or something like that.
Yeah, that actor's been around for a while.
Yeah,
he's the one from Slumdog. Yeah, and then he was also in Chappie. I think he was in Life of Pi, right?
No, he was in a movie called Lion.
Lion? Okay. He's a good actor.
Yeah, he's a great actor.
He was in Machete? Somebody put
Machete. Misleading. No, the trailer pretty much is what you're seeing in the movie. Did a monkey give him Bollywood superpower? No, it did not. Machete, that movie's bloody. I haven't seen that movie in a long time. Danny Trejo.
I like Machete. It's a good movie.
Which reminds me, have you ever been to Trejo Tacos?
No, but I passed it when I went to go for the flash screening. It was my first time ever seeing it.
I've heard it's good, and I've heard some people say it's good. Some people say it's not that good.
Didn't he have a Trejo's donut place too?
That sounds very familiar.
Yeah, I think he had a donut shop, or still does. I don't know if he does.
Was he in the M. Night Shyamalan Last Airbender? Yes,
Yeah, he was in that.
Dev Patel was in that. Yeah. But anyway, moving on from that, we're going to talk about a 4K movie that Sega has gotten. RoboCop 2. You mentioned it earlier.
Yeah, it hasn't even shipped
Tell us
yet.
all about it.
Hasn't even
You
shipped
haven't
yet.
gotten it, but tell us about like the two versions that are out.
So there's a RoboCop 4K right now for Scream Factory or Shout Factory. In stock right now is the regular 4K, and it has it comes with 2 exclusive posters. One's an original art, and then another one is the movie poster with a headshot, and I think it has a silhouette of Kane. And then again, it's a 4K. It's got a bunch of special features on it, some new special features, and then it's got the interchangeable cover that you can do. So that's what, $40, and then there's a pre-order for a box set coming out later this year, or in a couple months, I think. It's $150. That one comes with the 2 posters, obviously the 4K, some lobby cards, I think some stickers, and there's some other stuff that it comes with too. But $150 was just seemed like a little bit too much. So I just got the $44 one with the 2 posters. Oh, and it comes with the sticker too. The $44 one comes with like a retro sticker. But yeah, that's a really cool 4K that I did order. It says it's in stock. Still haven't gotten it yet or gotten the shipping confirmation yet. But I'm glad I didn't get the regular Blu-ray ones that they did a while ago. They did one for RoboCop 2 and RoboCop 3. So now I'm going to hold off and see if they do one for RoboCop 3 now, even though that movie's like bad, but it's a guilty pleasure. So definitely check it out. I'm pretty sure it's still in stock and the pre-order's still up for the box version.
Yeah, there's 3 versions. There's RoboCop 2, which is just the movie, $35.99. RoboCop 2 Collector's Edition exclusive slipcover, 2 exclusive posters, exclusive Prism sticker for $45. So that's the one you got.
Yeah.
And then the other one, which is like the box set, $150. That's so expensive.
So the guy who did the artwork is, if I'm not mistaken, he's the same guy who did the Terminator 2 NECA box art and also does artwork for, I think, Gutter Garbs and I believe Cavity. I don't know, maybe Cavity Colors, but he's the one. I follow him. So he did that artwork, and I totally forgot his name.
Yeah, I didn't say the artwork on this the version you bought for the RoboCop 2 whatever drawing, it looks like the RoboCop stuff from Cavity Colors.
Yeah, it's but the sleeve's interchangeable, so you can put it to the classic cover. All of Scream Factory, they do that, or Shout Factory. They do a new cover and then an original cover, so you can slip that or switch that.
I'm gonna put the link in the chat if you guys want to order it from Shout Factory. We have no affiliation with them, and just this is something that just came out. Or when did this get announced? This recently?
I had no idea, dude. That thing, I just saw it on my feed and I was like, what the hell? I would have gotten the box set one, but 150 just seems like a little bit too much money.
Yeah, I mean, really, you're only missing out on like a couple things. So
it's crazy because Arrow did their version and they came with a booklet, a poster, and some cards, and there's some mini lobby cards. So, and that was only $40, but I think I got mine on sale for like 20 something.
They also have I know this isn't that good of a movie, but there's the RoboCop with Joel Kinnaman. They have that also on here.
Yeah, I'm good on
that. Over the weekend, or I think it was Friday night, I went through all my Blu-ray movies, and I have that Joel Kinnaman RoboCop.
Yeah, I have it too. I have the Steelbook.
I forgot I had it.
I have several figures from that movie too.
Figures? They have figures for that movie?
Yeah, they did 6-inch scale figures or 5-inch scale figures, and then they did Play Arts Kai did figures too.
Huh, I wonder if I don't remember those.
I forgot who did the figures though. I don't remember who did the regular little figures. Does anybody know in the chat who did the RoboCop figures? I don't know why I want to say Playmates, but I don't think it was Playmates. I really don't remember who did those. Oh, and then Hiya Toys did them too.
Oh,
Jada. Oh, it was Jada. Yeah, it was Jada Toys.
That seems like that's interesting.
Wow. I totally forgot it was Jada. No, it wasn't Kenner. Kenner isn't around anymore.
Yeah. Kenner was way gone. I think
No.
94, 92 is when they went away. Kenner.
No, it wasn't NECA. NECA didn't do the new RoboCop one, the new RoboCop movie. I totally forgot who it was, what company it was. It could have been Jada. I think it was Jada.
Let's see, Kenner, Hyatt. Nope. Yeah, I have no idea. I didn't even know they made figures for that movie.
I think it's pretty sure it's Jada Toys. Let me see. Jada Robo. Oh my gosh. I can't even find it.
Yeah, Jada Toys.
Jada Toys did it? The RoboCop figures?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is Jada. Yeah, those are them.
12-inch, and then
Yeah. Oh, that's right. They did do a 12-inch.
Okay, I vaguely remember these, but I don't remember if I ever saw these in store.
Yeah, that's right. I do have the 12-inch one too. The Play Art Kai ones are really cool.
Huh. I mean, I don't know. You can't really do RoboCop PG-13, unfortunately.
No, hell no. No, you can't do it.
Even though Joel Kinnaman's he's actually a pretty good actor.
He is a good actor. He's a good actor. That was just a bad movie and a bad suit, and it was too Iron Man-ish.
Oh yeah, because at that time Iron Man had come out. I forgot about that.
Yeah, his suit went on like Iron Man, and I just wasn't feeling it.
All right, you want to get into the last three here?
Well, before we do, for all you corn fans out there, they're doing another Adidas drop, this time for Follow the Leader. So stay tuned for stuff on that. Yes, that'll be coming very soon. They're going to do another sequins, jacket, suit, 2 pairs of shoes, and shirts and socks. It's not as cool as the first drop. It's not, but I will be picking up that sequins outfit. Enough said. Corn.
All right, let me get into some comments here. Ghost I still regret not getting the 3-0 Ed 209 for the new movie.
Yeah, that thing was awesome.
Detail 78 Power Rangers 2017 suit. Yeah, that actually, you know what? Yeah, that's kind of what that looked like. CM Brock. Whatever happened to Play Arts Kai?
I don't know. I don't know what happened to them. They kind of fell off. Their figures weren't that great, and then at the time they started becoming way overpriced. Like their figures went from like 50 to 60 to over 100. And at that time, that was, mind you, that was like years ago. That was very expensive for those type of figures.
I've never even heard of this company. What else did they make?
A lot of Batman. A lot. You never heard of Play Arts Kai?
Mm-mm.
I'm sure if you see the figures, you know what they are. They've done some Marvel stuff, anime. They did some Alien and Predator figures too. But I think their biggest sellers were Batman.
Huh.
Oh, yeah, they did
What's
Final
the
Fantasy
size?
figures too. That's right. It's like 8 inches or 9 inches, maybe.
Oh, so they're bigger than McFarlane? Jeez.
Yeah, but they're not like traditional action figures.
Let's see. I'm gonna look them up. Okay. I think I know where these are. Okay.
Yeah, they started off like in the $50-$60 range, and they started going over 100. I have some rare ones. I have some rare Batman ones, and I have the RoboCop ones too, which I think are kind of rare.
So it looks like these are like anime inspired because like I'm looking at Thor, he looks very anime.
Yeah, the Marvel ones I think were anime looking. And then they did Alien ones and Predator ones.
And they did a Justice League Flash. Okay.
Oh, that's right. That's right. They did it. I saw the Armored Batman at Book Off, and I was tempted to get it. I never got the I don't think I ever got the BVS ones. They also did some Arkham ones too.
Damn, yeah, the prices are all over the place. $60, 99, 120,
Yeah.
150. Jeez. But these are what, like super articulated or what?
I guess. I think so. I got a lot of little
Yeah, this
joints.
Flash one looks okay. The face doesn't look like Ezra, so yeah, interesting. Um, let's see. We just talked about this actually. Did you pick up the bloody variant of Feral Predator? I haven't found
I
it, and
cannot
I know
find
you
that.
haven't
Yeah.
found it.
No, I can't find that.
Still, we got RoboCop cartoon shows. We only got one RoboCop cartoon, didn't we?
No, there was two. There was the one based off of the movie, and then there was the other one called Ultra Police or Ultra Force or something like that.
Oh,
There was two RoboCop cartoons.
let's see. Best part of the new RoboCop movie was Michael Keaton fighting Commissioner Gordon.
I always forget that Gary Oldman was in that movie.
It was like he was in that movie. I forgot about that too.
Michael Keaton, Gary Oldman, Nick Fury, Samuel Jackson.
Damn, there's a lot of people in that movie. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Samuel Jackson is in that movie. Ghost Head Play Arts was doing Final Fantasy figures.
Mm-hmm.
Follow up. Players did a lot of sharp looking Square Enix type figures. Yeah, that like anime. I like Play Arts Tomb Raider figures. I don't know how I did not know this company.
Yeah, a lot of comic shops sold them.
That's why I don't have a comic shop.
Yeah, and then Big Bad Toy Store obviously had them, but I would always find them at local comic shops.
Anyone watch WrestleMania Night 1 tonight? You don't watch wrestling.
No, I don't watch wrestling.
I did. I watched that before we jumped on here.
Oh, I'll tell you what I did watch.
What did you
Ricky
watch?
Stenicki.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, Amazon movie Ricky Stenicki with Zac Efron, John Cena. Guys, you want to see a good comedy movie? Go watch Ricky Stenicki. That should have been released in theaters.
That's what I said.
That is a great movie.
Did you watch Roadhouse?
No, I need to watch. I was actually thinking about watching that tonight when I go to bed.
Yeah, both Ricky Stenicki and Roadhouse should have been in the movie theaters. Both good movies.
Yeah, Ricky Stenicki was good.
What was your favorite part about Ricky Stenicki?
Dude, there was a lot, and to be honest with you, John Cena is like the best part of the movie.
Yeah,
there were several parts where I laughed out loud in that movie.
Rock Hard Rod.
That's funny. Yeah. You guys got to check the movie out. It's over the top.
Oh man. So good. There we go.
Yeah, I want to watch Late Night with the Devil. I definitely want. I was supposed to watch that, but it didn't happen. I need to watch that movie.
Yeah, I want to see that movie too.
Should we get into the next topics?
I'll kind of go over briefly one, and then we'll dive into like the two main topics. Supergirl's got a director. Craig, I can't remember his name. Craig Gillespie, I think is who. I can't say that right, probably. But he's the director of Supergirl. That's going to be filming, I think they said this year, end of this year or something like that, because it's going to come out in 2026, which is interesting. I don't know. Are you excited about this new Supergirl movie?
I'll be excited once I start seeing something from James Gunn. I think I'll be more excited when I start, like when we see the movie, like the Superman movie.
Well, because this Supergirl's in that movie too.
So yeah, well, did you see that photo where they supposedly teased his cape?
Oh no, I hadn't seen that yet.
Yeah, there's a chair, like the casting chairs, and then behind it is a red cloth, and everyone's like, "Oh, that looks like Superman's cape." I don't know how true that is, but and then I know people were saying Bizarro is going to be in this movie, like Lex Luthor is going to make like his own version of Superman, and James Gunn already debunked that because that was going all over the internet.
Yeah, because he said that Lex Luthor is the villain basically in that movie.
Yeah. Wait, is Fantastic Four a topic on here?
Yes.
Okay.
But that's one of the last things we talk about tonight.
As far as Supergirl goes, I will be excited once we get to see how the Superman movie looks, and then I can start, making guesses because I really don't know. I have no idea. I don't want to get excited for everything just yet because DC right now, not James Gunn, but DC right now has a very bad track record of announcing stuff and then canceling it.
True. And there hasn't been a Supergirl movie since the 80s anyway, so
yeah. I mean,
70s.
we've had Supergirl since then, but we haven't had a movie.
Mm-mm. Not since movie-wise, not since Helen Slater was her.
Yeah.
So this would be the first one they've done in a while. And I see Logan does not like the actress they chose for Supergirl, which she's in Game of Thrones, I guess. Never seen that show, so I don't know anything about her.
I can't say anything until we see it.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'd rather see the movie and then base it off that.
Yeah, because we know how it is when we've talked crap about actors and then we see them in a role and they're like, oh.
Yeah. Kind of like everyone's talking bad about Bill Skarsgård as the Crow.
Yeah. I mean,
so we don't know yet.
There is people that are saying it is bad, but I mean, we don't know yet, though.
Yeah.
We don't know yet.
Ghost have answered your question. Monkey Man is not part of the Chappieverse, which is kind of interesting because the dude in Two Voices Chappie is in Monkey Man, so that is kind of weird.
I like that guy, man. That guy, he was in a lot of movies. He was in The Huntsman, I think it was. Was he in The Huntsman? I know he was in one of those movies. He was also in one of my favorite Alien movies, and District 13 or District 9.
Yeah, District 9.
Which good. They should have done a sequel. That guy's a great actor, though. That guy is a great actor, and they should have done a sequel to that movie a while ago.
Yeah, he was in the A-Team movie remake.
Well, that's right. He was in that.
Yeah, he was.
Forgot.
There
was a point where he was in a lot of movies.
Yeah, now he's kind of like he's in a lot of movies, but he's like not the main character. He's just kind of like a side character. Like in Monkey Man, he's a side character, and he plays a good character in this movie. So, let's see. Ghostav says, "Add DC needs a good movie. Fans are easy to forgive." Oh yeah, I forgot he was in Elysium with Matt Damon.
That's right. That's right. He was in that one.
Because that's kind of like that whole universe, Elysium, Chappie, and District 9.
It's the same director. I forget the director's name who did those movies. I totally forget that. Is it Blomkamp? No, it's not Blomkamp, is it?
Oh, Neil Blomkamp.
Yeah, Blomkamp. I think it's him who directed those movies. Who was supposed to be doing Alien 4.
That's right. That is right.
when he was supposed to bring back Ripley, Newt, and Hudson. Oh wait, we still got to talk about WonderCon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for it.
All right, let me briefly go over WonderCon. So,
please.
First off, I did get to meet the voice cast for X-Men, which is, and I'm not going to remember all their names off the bat. I did meet the voice actors for Rogue, Gambit, Jubilee, Bishop, Magneto, and I think that's it. And that was awesome. They were all great. I got to take photos with the majority of them. I got to get items signed by them. I got to ask, and Morph too, the voice actor for Morph. And then I got to ask him a question at the panel, which was really cool. I got a free goodie bag from them as well. And I was telling Carlos this and Alfonso that this is probably not going to happen again because X-Men's really blowing up. And I really doubt they're going to be able to do something like this again, where they do a panel and then go outside and start talking like that to the fans. They were all literally talking to the fans, which is so nice. So I did get to experience that and got a really cool print signed by a lot of them. Got a Funko Pop also signed by the actor who plays Bishop. And then, I hope to meet some more cast for an upcoming Comic-Con as well. The voice actor who plays Professor Xavier is going to be there, so hopefully didn't get to meet him. And also, the voice actor for Wolverine wasn't there. Cal Todd. He wasn't there. I got to meet him. But then I got to meet the Todd father. And McFarlane was just a really nice guy, especially the way he was handling his fans. I was there for a few minutes waiting to get my vinyl signed. And his interactions with the fans and voice messages that he left for fans, it just seems like a really good guy, man. I had my Follow the Leader album with me, and I should have had Robert get his sign, and I totally forgot because I was just riding on cloud 9. But meeting Korn and meeting McFarlane was definitely, like, as far as celebrities go, has been like the highlight of my life meeting. And I've met Stan Lee, and I put McFarlane over that. And that's just how much that's how much McFarlane means to me, though. You know what I mean? Like, so he was a really, really down to earth guy. And he with all the fame and everything, he was still nice to take photos. He was taking pictures with people. He was doing autographs, and I got to ask him a quick question. So that was awesome.
What was the question you asked him?
I asked him if he was gonna, since he's doing the Music Maniacs, if he was gonna make Korn figures, and he was like, "Huh." He's like, "You know what? That's actually a good idea." So I don't think it'll happen, but yeah, he seemed like a really, really cool guy. So that was, and the convention itself is probably one of the best conventions I've ever been, and that was because of the people I was around. And there was a lot of cool stuff. WonderCon, like, Comic-Con's obviously the godfather of conventions. WonderCon is right below it. WonderCon just keeps on getting better every year. And this is definitely the best WonderCon I've ever been to. I think I've had more fun at this WonderCon than I have had at the past 2 Comic-Cons I've been to, San Diego Comic-Cons.
So what is really WonderCon? Isn't it? Is it mainly like comics, or is it kind of like a little bit of both? Comics, toys?
There's a lot of comics. There's a lot of toys. There's a lot of artist alley people, trying to get their own thing going. There is celebrities. It's not like celebrities how you would have at Comic-Con San Diego, but there is celebrities, and there's a lot of more comic book artists. There's a lot there. There's a lot. And I think every year WonderCon's just going to keep on getting bigger and bigger. But it's a lot of fun. And it's in Anaheim, California, so there's a lot to do around there.
And I think that's the key thing that you just said is going to something like that, even like a San Diego Comic-Con, it's only fun. I mean, I guess you can't really say that. It's fun. You can have fun if you're surrounded by the right people. So for you, WonderCon going with Robert, and then you had Fonzo there. I think, like you said, that kind of like made it better.
Yeah,
because I
definitely.
know what last year you went to San Diego Comic Con with Robert, didn't you?
Yeah, I went with Robert too, but it was just a lot of it was really packed, man. You couldn't barely
Mm-hmm.
walk. But it was still cool, but it's like I've gone to Comic-Con every year for the past few years. I think since 2013 or 2014, 2013 I think. And maybe 2014. And it's fun. Don't get me wrong, it's fun, but it can get tiresome. It can get, it's I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's hard to explain. So,
So you put WonderCon this
hi
year
Julie.
as what your one of your top cons you've been to?
Yeah, out of all the conventions I've been to, it's definitely in my top 5.
Would that be the same if you never met Todd McFarlane?
Um it would definitely take away from it, but I don't know because there was a lot. Dude, this was a fun convention, man, especially like I said of having Robert there and going to the panels that we went to. We went to 3 panels and they were all fun, and it was because of, having Robert there, and then at the X-Men panel having Fonzo there, and then just going to panels that you enjoy. The people there are so cool too. Like it's just different vibes. When you go to like a Comic Con, you can definitely see there's a lot more people that are scalpers there. So you
Can
do
only
feel that.
imagine.
Yeah.
Let's go back in the chat. Javi T3, what did you think of the G.I. Joe reveals? I think they're cool. I do collect G.I. Joe Classified, but I just feel like they're bringing out so much at like one time that it's hard to keep up. Wasted Years, hello. I think this is the first time I've seen you in the chat.
What's up?
What's up, fellas? Logan, you got to meet the Todd father. Yes, this has been a lifelong goal of his. And what did I tell you before you went to that? What did I tell you?
That I was going to meet him?
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to happen because when the panel was over, people rushed the stage, and he was kind of like hesitant to like sign, but he had somebody there saying, no, he's got to go. And that's because they had another panel coming in. But then they were like, oh, he's going to come outside, when nobody really believed it. And he did. He actually did.
Ghost Tab. Did anyone ask Wolverine's VA to yell morph?
He wasn't there.
Let's see. Say whatever you want about McFarlane. He can sell ice cream to an Eskimo. That is true. Wasted Years. That's got to be tough to stay enthusiastic while meeting so many people. As far as like the X-Men cast, that's it's in his video, his WonderCon video. They all seem like they're having a good time, like afterwards, talking to people.
Well, they're eventually these voice casts are going to blow up. In the X-Men universe. In the X-Men universe, they're still right now. They're probably still like riding on cloud 9. Like it's surreal to them, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. So of course you're going to go out there and want to meet the fans and everything.
Yeah, because the fans are making that show successful.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's watching it. Did McFarlane comment on the quality of his figures or any feedback like that?
No.
But he did say something very key to a lot of haters of his. So I thought was actually pretty good.
Yeah, watch my video where I'm at the panel. Definitely check it out. He does drop a lot of knowledge on there too.
Jose, hello. Sorry I'm late with the fantastic photo of Seiya. I love it. That's your jerk off picture. Logan, I watched your WonderCon video. You could have met Vasquez from Aliens in past.
Yeah, I didn't care.
Oh yeah, she was.
And Hudson was.
Yeah,
not Hudson. Drake was there. Vasquez was there, and another guy was there. I forgot the actor's name, but he's the one who got. I think he got burned. in the movie. There was 3 of them there that were there from Aliens.
Did you tell McFarlane that Zack Snyder told you he wants more Crow figures?
No, but he did mention he's going to do more horror figures. So he said that he basically said that he has to get certain licenses out first. He has to push those out first before he starts going back into horror. I think a lot of you guys don't know, there's people telling McFarlane what to do. So
yeah, because he has the Warner Brothers license.
Yeah. He also talked about the guns. Was that in the video?
Believe so. Yes.
Yeah, he talked about the guns too. So watch the video. It's a good video. It's on my channel.
Julie Mendoza, I'm new. Well, hello.
Hello, new.
Any comments from McFarlane that you liked during his talk with the audience?
Yeah, I like the one where he was talking about the haters. It's a really good. Yeah, it was a really good part of the video. I didn't film like 10 minutes of the video too. There was more stuff that I didn't film. So that wasn't the whole panel. I skipped the sports stuff, and then the Q&A stuff I didn't film. But there was only 2 questions. But I filmed the majority of it.
Yeah, someone else got the portion we talked with the haters and then the end of it. So whatever you didn't film, it wasn't even like that long. It was like 8 minutes.
It wasn't much. It wasn't much. Yeah, it wasn't much.
Did you bring anything for Todd to sign?
Yeah, I brought my Korn album, which I forgot to give him, and my Spawn movie Laserdisc,
which is awesome in that neon green.
Yeah. See, because you guys need to understand that, like, you guys can get a Todd signature anywhere. His signature is not hard to get. It's meeting the guy that is hard. And I wanted to take something that was meaningful. Like, I wanted to take my Spawn first issue, but then I was like, no. I said, I'm pretty sure he signed tons of these. I was like, I love the movie. I was like, let me take my Laserdisc. Plus, I can frame it. And I already mounted it. It's already mounted in the toy room. So, but I wish I would have also gotten him to sign Follow the Leader.
Jose, I saw you in Todd McFarlane's Instagram.
Yeah, a lot of people tagged me on that.
That's freaking awesome. Oh, and here's a good question. Thoughts on the latest X-Men 97 episode?
Well,
World and Forge's love story.
Is that the last topic or?
No, but that is a good segue into X-Men 97. So let's talk about that.
Yeah. So Motendo / the what was it called? The Love of what?
Shoot, I don't remember now.
So first off, this is a really good episode. It was the animation was great. The whole, throwback to the arcade, to the Sega Genesis cartridges, the whole Jubilee episode on her own. It was her and Sunspot. That was really cool. And bringing back the voice actress for the old Jubilee, which I did not know that was her until later on. Like, how many of you guys knew that the older Jubilee was actually the voice actress who played her back in the 90s? I had no idea. Seeing Mojo was pretty cool. Seeing him skinny and then blow up again. We got to see Spiral. And then the only negative I can take from this is that it was rushed. They had 2 stories in this. It was very, very rushed, but it was still a good episode. And then they threw in the Forge and Storm story. And I told this to Carlos. I told him exactly this is how it's going to be. It's going to be based off of the comics. She was going to leave. She was going to end up meeting up with Forge. Forge is going to try to help her get her powers back. And then he's going to come out and say he created that weapon that lost her powers. If you guys read the comics, you guys basically know what's coming. So, and there's going to be a part 2 to that episode. I think not this coming one, but the following episode. I think 2 weeks is going to be the full episode of them 2. But I don't want to give anything away if you've never read the comics or if you're new to this. So, yeah.
So the second part of that was called Life Death.
Yeah, and there's going to be a second part to it, a full episode of it. But I thought it was a good episode. I thought the Jubilee episode was fun. I think her and Sunspot definitely deserved their own episode, but it was rushed. That episode was rushed, but it was well done.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I felt like, that both those, them splitting that into one episode, they both should have just been one episode separately from each other. And
right,
life death did seem very rushed, and so did the first half, Mojo World, whatever that's called. It just kind of like ended, and then it went into the other one. I was like, what?
Well, life death is going to pick up in another episode, its own episode, not next week, but the following week. It's going to pick up in its own.
The first half definitely seemed super rushed because it was like it started and it was like it was already ending. I'm like,
yeah, it was very, very rushed.
That I didn't like, but I thought the episode was cool. I like the callbacks to, the 90s, the Sega Genesis, and like I said, Mojo. But that's the one thing I was going to ask you, which I forgot, is the voice actor for Mojo. Was that?
It's not the same
person.
It's not the same guy. No, it's
okay.
A different person.
Think so. Because I don't remember Mojo from the original one.
Yeah, he almost kind of sounds like him, but that's not him.
Okay,
that's not him. So,
but yeah, so far, I think that's really the only complaint is that episode 4. Because that's episode 4. So if this first season, that's the only thing I didn't really like because that episode was too rushed.
It was too rushed. Yeah.
But through 4 episodes, it's been awesome.
Yeah, it's still a good episode. It's still a strong series. It's still great. There's been no like, oh, this is a bad episode. So, and I was telling Carlos too that I think they already utilized Mr. Sinister. I think Mr. Sinister is not the main villain anymore.
I don't know. I feel like he still is.
They still got White Queen because she was in the original images that they showed, the promo images. And is it Hellfire Club? What's yeah, there's them also. So, and then there's going to be a future episode, I'm assuming, because Cable, Bishop, maybe it's Apocalypse. I don't know. I don't know, man. There's going to be more though.
They're teasing X Factor in this too. So
yeah, what is that an official photo?
Yeah, it's from the actual cartoon.
It would make sense because if they're gonna get into Cyclops' family, his bloodline, because I don't know if people know this, but Havoc is Scott Summers' brother.
Yeah, and Forge is part of X Factor, so it makes sense for them to bring them in.
I don't know if they ever did they establish Forge as X Factor in the animated series? I don't remember.
I don't know. I know in the comic they did, but I don't know if they ever did in the original animated series.
Yeah, I don't remember. Who knows?
Ghost have. I didn't know Jubilee was old Jubilee. Yeah, I didn't know that either until Raph told me. It did bother me that Jubilee was brought up, but he used digital copies to beta test it. Then why not use those to begin with for the show? Oh, good question. Jose, have you watched Late Night with the Devil? Nope.
No, I didn't watch it yet. I need to watch it.
Let's see. Magneto did feel out of place for the episode. He wins people over by being charismatic. Felt weird telling Jubilee to stop being annoying about her birthday.
I think this is the first episode where they didn't have Wolverine in this either.
Did they not have him in that?
No, Wolverine wasn't in this one.
Oh yeah. It was hilarious how Forge had a photo collage with the biggest poster of Forge being shirtless. Let's see. I just watched the original
Forge was in it.
episode.
Yeah, I think I do remember Forge being in it. Okay, Wolverine was in it. All right, it was probably in the beginning.
Yeah, I thought he was in the beginning, and that Wolverine was it.
Because I remember Gambit there too.
Yeah.
But I thought it was a good episode. Again, just thought it was rushed. I thought the video game part was really cool. Thought it was a good idea, but again, it should have been its own episode.
I thought they were going to be pixelated in that episode.
Yeah, dude, that's what I thought too. But I think we thought that because of the Funko Pops.
Yeah, because the Funko Pops are all Sunspot, Jubilee, and Mojo and Sauron.
Well, are pixelated. There was also promo images of them pixelated.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, the parts where they cut back to the video game screen, they were pixelated. That was it.
Yeah, I don't care. It was still good.
Sergio Miranda, there's nothing in the history of X-Men that's better than the X-Men Origins Wolverine. What?
Yeah.
Ghost, this opportunity for Wolverine telling Jubilee that at least she doesn't get beat up by Sabretooth at her birthday every year. I guess. That was the other thing about X-Men 97. So besides meeting the cast, going to the panel, you also got a comic book signed by the cover artist of X-Men 97 #1.
I got 2 Todd's autographs that day.
2 Todd's. What did you? Because he was signing up to 5 items. Did you get something else?
I got that in the print that I got. He's the one who signed that. And then so when I went to go meet, so originally I went to go meet Gambit and Rogue at their booth. And then I met Gambit again after the panel. I didn't get to get another autograph by Rogue. She took off. But I had a 5-minute conversation with the voice actor who plays Gambit, which is a really cool guy. He was complimenting my shirt. We were talking about him. He grew up with Gambit, how much he loved Gambit. He was wearing the crop top shirt. He was showing me his phone case because he had an X-Men animated series phone case. The guy's a legit fan. And I was complimenting him, telling him, how I was, nervous about him voicing Gambit. I said when Potter left, I said I fell out of X-Men the animated series. I lost it. Gambit was the highlight for me in the show. I still watched several episodes after it, but the new voice actor who took over was not good. And then he said the same thing. He said Potter was his Gambit. And then I told him when I heard his voice, I was like, dude, you sounded just like Potter. So, he was very appreciative of that, and I was going to lead to something on this. Oh, so when I was talking to him, and then I got to Rogue. Well, first off, he was complimenting my print that I brought. And then he's like, where'd you get this at? And I told him. And then I got to Rogue. And then I heard him talking about the print again. I turned to my right, and it's Todd. He's right there getting stuff signed by them. So, and I was like, oh my God. Funny. I was like, it's you. And then he ended up going back there and taking photos with them. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
The Heroic Dell. Hello, Heroic Dell. Nice to see you. Find it interesting that Wolverine has hardly done anything so far in the series, just the charge clause by Gambit scene.
I think it's because they're not trying to make Wolverine the main character in the show.
Which I think is a good idea.
Yeah, it makes me miss Wolverine though.
Yeah, because they're trying to it seems like to me they're trying to make Cyclops obviously he's a leader, but they're trying to make him more of the focus of the show. Is that a correct assumption?
I think so. I think they're just trying. I don't think it's the animated series' fault that Wolverine became popular. It started becoming the movie's fault too. Mm-hmm. But I just think they're trying to steer away from the popularity of Wolverine and trying to focus on Cyclops, which is good because when we get an X-Men movie, we want a Cyclops movie.
Yeah, we don't want a Wolverine movie.
Yeah, we already have a lot of Wolverine stuff right now.
True Gambit fan wears a sock mask to conventions.
Huh. That's the thing that goes right here.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? Did the voice actor call you
Mon ami or chéri, mon chéri?
Did you tell him about your jerk off figure? Is what I want to know.
No. I wanted to talk to McFarlane about that.
Do you think they're going to follow a Cyclops divorcing Jean Grey and go the Wolverine route?
Maybe, man. I hope so. I hope they really start going to the comics still and start like changing things up a little bit.
Well, I think this.
I know they said they're supposed to get new suits.
Yeah, and then you showed me a T-shirt with him.
Oh yeah, somebody told me that was an artist illustration.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I mean,
that
regardless, they look cool.
Yeah, they're supposed to get new suits at the end of the season.
And over the weekend, wait, WonderCon was last week or this week?
Last week.
So yeah, I think it was Monday, Tuesday, can't remember. Sunday, they announced that they greenlit season 3 because they're working on season 2. So season 3 got greenlit. So as long as they, the shows are good, I think they'll keep doing it until they won't.
I think they'll keep doing it no matter what.
I mean, I hope so. It's super good.
Disney doesn't care if stuff's bad. They just put it out.
True. They want that money. They want that money. All right. Now we're getting away from X-Men. We're going to get into the last topic. That's about the Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Foursome.
Jerk off. So they hired a lady, Julia Garner. If you've seen Ozark, that show is amazing. And this young lady, Julia Garner, is actually a really damn good actress. She's a 3-time Emmy winner and nominated. She's going to be playing what's her name in what Silver Surfer?
I don't know
again. I can't remember now.
I just know she's a female Silver Surfer, and they got people mad. People are pissed.
Yeah, and I don't know why. I mean, whatever. I'm gonna find her name again.
But yeah, we're getting a female Silver Surfer.
Shala Ball.
Yeah, Shia LaBeouf.
Shala Ball. I don't know. I don't really care because I know they still have to cast 2 more parts, Norrin Rad and Galactus. So I don't care about.
I think they're casting her, and then eventually they're going to cast a real Silver Surfer, the one that we know down the line.
Yeah, because this Silver Surfer is like his lover in the comic.
Yeah, and I think I know Galactus is supposed to be the villain in this, which I'm pretty sure they're not going to kill him off.
No, there's no way.
And they teased a Fantastic Four photo of Human Torch, and people have been speculating that the city in the background's like a retro futuristic city, and that it's going to take place obviously in an alternate dimension. And I think the movie's supposed to introduce the Fantastic Four kids as well.
They said that
Franklin,
what's her name? Miss Invisible will be pregnant in the beginning of the movie.
So I'm curious to know how this movie's going to turn out, and I want to know how they're going to end up in the 616. So there's all this multiverse stuff, unless it takes place in their own universe the whole time.
That's kind of what I've heard. I heard that it's just to take the whole movie until the end is when they leave and they get swallowed into the 616 universe. That's how it ends, I guess. I don't know. I
don't know. I'm still on the fence on this movie.
I just want a good Fantastic Four movie because the other 2 weren't that great. I should say 3 weren't that great.
Yeah. I'm still on the fence with it. I really am. I don't know how I'll feel. I want to see a trailer. I definitely want to see a trailer. But I don't know. We'll see. I wonder who they're going to cast as the voice too for Galactus. Knowing Disney, it's probably going to be Josh Brolin.
Shit.
It's going to be Josh Brolin or Chris Evans.
The rumor is what? Antonio Banderas and Javier Bardem. I'd rather have Javier Javier Bardem.
Bardem would be a good choice. Yeah, he'd definitely be a good choice.
He's got a good voice for that. But I don't know.
But we'll see. We'll see.
I mean, that's why they canceled Fantastic Four comic books, because no one was reading them. Does anyone really care about that Fantastic Four? I guess we'll find out when this comes out next year. This starts filming in like 3 months. So that should be interesting.
Did you read that post that supposedly Deadpool and Wolverine is not supposed to have as many cameos as we think it is? And it's going to be like, it's going to be cameos like how it was in Multiverse of Madness.
You were asking me if I read that, and I was like, no, I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, I don't know how true that is, but they were saying don't get your hopes up on cameos. So we'll see. We'll see.
But then you got other people that are on set saying that there's 21 plus cameos in this. So it's like, who do you really believe?
They said the same thing about Multiverse of Madness.
True. And I don't, honestly, as much as people hate on the movie, I enjoyed that movie.
Yeah, I didn't care for that movie. It was okay, but I didn't care for it.
Tom Holland will voice Galactus.
No, Tom Holland's going to be the Franklin Richards.
Hi, guys. I'm Franklin.
Hey, guys.
I'm from Queens.
I wonder if Dr. Doom and Galactus are going to be like the big baddies in the end. Like in the end of in an Avengers movie.
I would see probably more Dr. Doom. I would think that they would want to save Galactus for later.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know nothing. I just read what's on the
interwebs.
Deadline. I just keep my eye on Deadline because there's a guy on there, Justin Kroll. He's probably one of the most accurate when it comes to stuff like that. And Deadline won't put stuff out that's not true. So I think that's pretty good. Squealer Pig, hello. I haven't seen a good MCU movie since Spider-Man No Way Home.
But would Spider-Man No Way Home be a good movie if it didn't have anything that featured the Sam Raimi Spider-Mans?
That's a highly debatable question.
Would it have been a good movie if it was its own movie?
I don't think so.
And that's what it seems like the MCU is relying on right now. The past.
Yeah, the nostalgia.
Yeah.
Only time will tell.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, that's all I have. That's what we all have for movie news. Speaking of movies, so this is our time to recommend. Each of us recommend a movie to our audience listening on Spotify and in the chat. So, do you have a movie that you could recommend that's on 4K?
I actually have not a 4K, but I have a movie I can recommend that I just watched recently. If you're a horror fan, it's like a B horror movie. I think I told you I just watched this recently. It's a Will Wheaton movie. It's called Is it called The Curse or The Cursed? I think it's called The Curse.
The Curse.
Yeah, definitely look it up. It's a Will Wheaton movie, and I think he did it the same year he did Stand By Me, and it has like vibes from like Dead Alive and Evil Dead. You can find it on YouTube. It is on YouTube, but it does have like a lot of commercials. It's got a really good score, but it's like a cheesy horror movie. It's based off of an H.P. Lovecraft book. So it's called The Curse, I believe is what it's called. So definitely check that out. That's a movie I recommend if you're a horror fan. So that's my recommendation.
Yes, it's called The Curse. Came out in 1987.
There you go. Yeah, it was definitely after Stand By Me.
Stand By Me. I would hope so. It looks like his sister is in that movie with him.
Really?
Yeah, Amy Wheaton, it says, is Alice Crane.
Oh, that's his younger sister for real? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, and then John Schneider, one of the Dukes of Hazzard guys, is in it.
There's a cast in there that I've seen that I don't know where they're from, but I've seen them before. But It's not like a huge cast, but it's a very weird movie.
It's on YouTube, which I can watch. That's good.
Yeah, I love the score. The music on that movie is really good.
So that is the recommendation. So you guys should watch that sometime this coming week before we do episode 2, because we're going to come back to what we recommend if you guys have watched it. Kind of give you guys his
oh yeah, it's
thoughts
also on
on
Tubi. That's
stuff
right.
like that. Oh yeah, I did see that on there. So mine is something that I just picked up actually at a local record shop. Actually, it's Showdown Little Tokyo with Dolph Lundgren and the late great Brandon Lee. I haven't
Yeah.
watched that movie in a long, long time. And sitting down to watch it now, I was like, man, this is so bad. It's so good.
Yeah, I just watched that a few months ago. It's a bad but good movie.
There's a lot of nudity in it, so
There is a lot of Dolph Lundgren,
yeah,
like, you know, body scenes.
very shirtless Dolph Lundgren. And I did notice because that he Master Universe came out, I think, 87, and then this movie came out in like 92. No, 80 something, 88. I don't remember now, but
Yeah, it's a good movie.
he seemed very big in Masters Universe compared to Showdown Little Tokyo.
I think he was always big though. Didn't he compete or try competing?
I don't know, but I was just
Yeah,
like, man, he looks
he's pretty
big, but
jacked.
in Masters Universe he was jacked. I think. Well,
It's a good movie. That's a good movie though. It was funny like seeing Brandon Lee as the comedic relief.
Yeah.
That's what threw me off.
And is it weird seeing him not with long hair after seeing him in The Crow?
No.
Yeah.
No, but it is a good movie. It is a bad but good movie.
And you gotta like admit, a lot of the 80s movies, action movies, were cheesy.
Yeah, for sure. Well, this is extra cheese though.
Super cheesy.
This is extra cheese. But it's a good movie.
Yeah. And not to like focus on the nudity part or anything, but yes, there's a scene with Dolph Lundgren gets into a bath with Tia Carrere, and she's full nude, like you see everything. And I was like,
that's
oh
when
yeah,
the
I
jerk
forgot
off.
about this thing.
That's when the jerk off figure comes in handy.
Yep, that's exactly when it comes in handy. But yeah, I was just like, oh shoot, and I was like, oh, my kids are wide awake, and I watch this in the middle of the day, and I'm like,
oh, come on, kids, family time,
like,
family time.
stay in
Come
your
on,
room, don't come out
come
right
over
now.
here.
Yeah.
Let's watch this movie.
Like, nah. But yeah, that's the movie I recommend. So if you guys watch them this coming week before episode 2, you guys could tell us what you guys thought about them. But yeah. Let's see. Ghost Tab, bring back Fat Morpheus for Matrix 5. I don't even think they should make a Matrix 5. I think that's stupid.
They're rebooting it.
They're rebooting it? Oh, I didn't know
they're rebooting it. Yeah, I forgot to tell you that. They're rebooting the Matrix.
I thought they were making like a continuation from the 4th one.
Then maybe it is a sequel. I thought it was a reboot, but I guess it's a sequel. It's probably going to be a reboot.
I didn't even finish the 4th movie.
I did. It's basically a retelling of the first movie, except it's Trinity now.
Okay.
The trailers were freaking amazing on that, though.
Yeah, that's the reason why I wanted to see it.
And the actor who played the agent, I thought he did a really good job.
Oh yeah, because what's his name not in it?
Yeah, the guy from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, Hugo Weaving. Yeah.
There he is. Yeah.
Logan 9T70. Good movie, Carlos. Thanks. Ghost Ted, I just watched the trailer. Dolph explaining anything about Japan is hilarious to Brandon Lee because yes, but in the movie, Brandon Lee explains why he doesn't understand. That's why I think it's funny. Let's see. Daddy needs his alone time. Hammer time.
That's you. That's you.
Please don't continue the Matrix 4. Yes. Matrix 4 starts out really good after the 30-minute mark and is bad all the way. I think it's as far as I got was 30 minutes into that movie. And that movie also came out during the pandemic, didn't it?
Yeah. Like when everything started getting a little bit better, I think.
Yeah, because did I watch it at home? I think I did watch it when it came out on what was called HBO Max then. Yeah. Actually, it comes up on HBO Max that I haven't finished watching it all the time. Davis, how's it going? The Pest. Oh, yeah. You guys asked if you guys can recommend movies. And I was going to say yes. The Pest, that movie's awesome. I love John Leguizamo. You've seen The Pest, haven't you?
I don't know. It sounds familiar.
It's one of those good bad movies. Especially
one
for
of his
comedy.
good bad movies is Super Mario.
God.
Which has a 4K release as well.
Is it out yet though? I don't remember.
No, but it's a boxed edition. I wanted to get it, but I don't really have that much nostalgia for it, although I do want the original figures.
Yeah, those are kind of hard to come by.
I know, man. I used to have those. I used to play with them so much. It comes with posters too, huh?
Yeah, I believe so. It's from Umbrella.
You know what, though? I would love to have an original poster of the Super Mario's film. I always loved like the trailers and the marketing for that movie.
Oh man, you're gonna hate me when I say this. I don't know if I still have that poster, but I'm gonna have to go through these anyway this week or
Oh
this coming
shoot!
week.
You had it?
I had it. I got it from the video store I worked at.
Oh my god! You got to let me know if you have that.
As
You
I
got to let
had
me
it on my
know,
wall.
man.
And when I was a kid, I had it on my wall for the longest time.
I didn't know you had that. That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's a movie that's a movie I always forget to mention. That is a guilty pleasure of mine. But I have more nostalgia for the toys. I had the toys and I used to play with them so much, man. I play with those toys all the time. So that's why I need to go back and try to track at least Mario and Luigi. That's it. And then get a poster and then I'll be fine.
Do you want them loose or do you want them carded?
I'll take them both, either or. But I want them on card, but I will take them loose too.
Yeah, because I know, dude, those things are super expensive.
They are now. They weren't before.
Davis said, Super Mario was dope. Stop it. Ghost Tab recommends a movie called La Cavina, old but super good.
On YouTube.
Free on YouTube with subtitles. So it's what, foreign?
There's a lot of good foreign movies.
So the Super Mario Brothers box edition is crazy. Yeah, I thought there's two versions of that. There's like
I think there
normal
is
one and the box one, and the box one's expensive. Muggsy Brady, Cypher needs to return. He was a great villain, plus salivating on those juicy steaks. Oh, there is a Double Dragon 4K coming out.
Oh, I didn't care. You know,
if it's not already out.
I don't even know if I've seen that movie. That's with the guy from Party of Five, right?
Is it?
The Scott Wolf?
Oh yeah, Scott Wolf. That's right.
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen it. If I do, I don't remember it.
I was gonna say, even at WonderCon, Damian Chapo was there next to the X-Men cover artist for the comic book.
Huh.
You know, he's in Blood In, Blood Out.
That's a great movie, dude. That's another movie I wanted to recommend.
Yeah.
Blood In, Blood Out, man.
I just pulled it out of my box of movies because I need to rewatch it.
That is a great freaking movie.
Davis, the police toy car.
Is that from Mario? I
think that is from Mario.
I feel like I had that too.
Ghost Tab, I recommend La Cavina, Old Spain, movie horror. Movie barely has any dialogue, but it's scary. It is also short, 30 to 40 minutes. So free on YouTube. Not the Chris Sutherland movie. Why does that sound really familiar? Javi Soprano recently ordered The Hitcher 1986 Blu-ray from Umbrella. Great movie. That original one is really good. Scott Wolf was Double Dragon. Spoiler alert, it sucked. Yeah, the movie's not that good. They fight a dragon, which is yes, that is. James is recommending Best of the Best 3. I don't know if I've seen that. I know I've seen the first two. That's when I was like into martial arts films in the 90s, yeah. And then A. Gutierrez. What's your guys' favorite 90s movie?
Man, I couldn't even tell you.
Favorite 90s movie? Oh my god, there's too many.
There's too many. There's too many. I could not even tell you.
Pete Nick says Natural Born Killers. Ghost Tap for Carlos. I recommend House of Gucci. Only the Jared Leto scenes from the Italian accent. I will watch that tonight because I need something to watch so I can go to sleep.
Go to the next one because I've been talking about this lately. If we're in a simulation.
Oh, are we in a simulation?
Yeah. I've mentioned that before. Like, what if I'm in a simulation right now and none of this is real?
I think that poses a good question because I think that's what the Matrix is kind of about.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's a good question. I've had many thoughts about things.
And then we have Deja Vu. It's a glitch.
Yep. Terminator 2. I was going to say it's not my favorite 90s movie, but it's up there.
It's a well-known 90s, and so would be Jurassic Park.
Pulp Fiction. I just rewatched that.
It's a great movie.
Why would you collect toys in a simulation?
Jerk off.
I think to keep from boredom. Did you guys see the show Invincible had Batman and Spider-Man look like? My son showed me that, and I just I don't care. I can't get into that show. I know that's bad, I guess.
Never seen it, so I can't say anything.
My son just rolled his eyes, and I was just like, what? I just can't get into this stuff. He's like, well, you watch X-Men 97. I'm all, yeah, because I grew up with it. It's different.
Well, go back to James. I had a something similar to that. It's what if this is actually hell, and when we go, it's heaven. But I've thought that same thing too. What if this is our dream, and what if when we're dreaming, that's real life?
Some deep thoughts, man. That's some deep thought stuff.
Yeah. What if the jerk off figure can actually jerk you off?
Oh my god. Would be a lame hell. I agree. This would be a lame hell. I don't know. I'm collecting toys, so I think I'm okay. I think. What if we are in a corn simulation? Where corn is everything, every music is corn?
I'd be happy.
You'd be happy, yeah. I don't know if I would be. I like corn, but I don't know if I can handle that much corn. If it was a Blink-182 simulation, I'd be completely fine.
Then you'd really be jerking off. You'd be taking off your pants and jacket.
Yes. Oh man, that's funny that you say that because I was watching.
I just jacked it earlier.
I was watching an old. It was on YouTube. It was like filtering through a bunch of Blink-182 interviews, and I think it was Letterman was like, and from their album "Take Off Your Pants and Jacket," and he did it slow, and I just laughed. I'm like, I don't think he got the joke.
Yeah, I don't know if a lot of people did.
No, I don't think anyone really did. I mean, except for I guess kids our age. Pete Nick, I would burst out of my pod. Oh my. Promote Jergoff figure to be in the next Korn album cover.
Jerk off. It'd be called Jerk Off the Leader.
There you go. Did you see the NECA life-size Megan? I did see that. Creepy. Too late to be thinking about these things now. I'm gonna sleep. I ain't gonna sleep. Yeah. Now you're getting too deep. I don't want to go to sleep trying to think of this stuff. Now I got to watch some stupid movie to go to sleep. But anyway, if you guys have anything else you guys want to talk about, put it in the chat. Make sure you guys subscribe to No Shill Podcast. Follow us on Instagram. We are officially at. I had a countdown thing on my phone, but it went away. We are at
2 hours.
I think 70 followers.
We got up a little bit.
We are at 70 subscribers, my bad, on YouTube. We're only 30 away from 100, so we can interview Robert. So share this, comment, like, thumbs up the video.
Tune in every week.
Yeah, tune in every week. Listen and follow us on Spotify because this audio version will go up tomorrow. And yeah. Anything else you need to
Well, James, Earthworm Jim figures are coming out. There's already a company who has them. So they're on Big Bad Toy Store actually for pre-order. And yeah, those are going to be coming out very soon. Jerk Off figure going to have the spook mechanism original Ghostbusters figure had. It's definitely going to have a slime effect. You'll see, it's going to come with one of those.
Where the eyes pop out.
It's going to be telling you to don't point this in people's eyes. So just be careful. And it will have the eyes popping out and it will have the mouth opening like so.
And there's there'll be the other one that talks that says fill the cup.
No, we're gonna have a voice activated ones. Do you guys still like Toy Biz Legends? I do. I still do.
Yes.
I love the Toy Biz Legends. I mentioned that when I was at WonderCon, how I missed that line.
Yeah. I would like them to come back.
That ain't gonna happen.
No.
Maybe the reason we can't travel to other planets of galaxies because the creator hasn't passed into the simulation yet. Or maybe we're in our own little what do you call it? Like you know how they have ant farms? Not ant farms, like you have an animal and an insect in a little cage and we're being monitored by people. Maybe we're in one of those.
So Truman Show.
Something like that, but where's like big beings out there or like aliens out there like looking at us.
I mean, there are aliens, so I do believe they do look at us. Mr. Bucket is the original.
Mr. Bucket, do you remember that? Mr. Bucket. He'd walk around going ball ball. Mr. Bucket. I remember I used to always say Mr. Fuck It on that thing.
Oh man.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that commercial? There was Mr. Bucket. There was that Skip one. That Skip. Damn, I forgot how it went.
I know
you wrap it around your ankle and it was like Skip, and then there was Don't Wake Daddy or Granny or something like that, and then there was creepy crawlers.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny.
Snailians, supersonic shell fighters.
Oh man. Go to another planet. I don't even want to drive to New Jersey.
Skip it.
Yeah, that's what it was called. Skip it.
But there was a song to it.
Elon Musk is definitely a reptilian. I would probably agree with that. He's a weirdo. Skip it. God dang it. Oh, do you remember the 80s toy that looked like a freaking Saturn? There was a ball that had the ring around it that you used to jump on.
Yeah, you put your feet on it.
Yeah, you remember that? Okay.
Yeah. I
thought it was crazy. I was talking to my friend about that, and he's like, "What are you talking about? That never came out." Mall. Yeah, they did.
Yeah, I remember those. We had one of those.
I'm pretty sure my younger sister had one at one point. Anyone know in the chat what that was called? I don't remember. Dang, I can't remember what that was called. Skip it. You know what? I'm going to find that on YouTube. Oh, yes.
Skip it.
I don't know if I can play this, but I'm going to do it.
Probably not. You'll get copyright.
Probably.
Hey now kids, come gather around. See what just skipped in the
Oh my god.
Skip it. Skipping and a screaming and a bop.
Oh my god.
Why don't they have stuff like that anymore? Like cool commercials, cool intros to shows. Like they don't do stuff like that anymore, man. Got
You would
lazy.
think so with all the kids that have tablets nowadays.
With all the kids that have SoundCloud.
That too. Did that bring you back listening to that commercial?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed listening to 90s and 80s commercials.
Oh, please don't do that. Any Chinese food commercials? I can't even think of one. Did they have Chinese food commercials back then? I don't remember.
I don't even know.
I don't know either. But I think that's going to wrap it up for tonight. Thank you guys for joining tonight.
Yeah,
episode 1. We'll be back
Episode 1.
Next. Almost said
Next
Friday
week.
night. Saturday night, 9:45. Make sure you guys
Don't forget,
subscribe to the No
subscribe.
Show podcast.
Share the video. Also, check out my toy hunt tomorrow, guys. It's a big one. Check it out. I already teased.
40 minutes long.
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff on there. There's a lot of good stuff. Any sign-off phrase? Yeah.
We haven't come up with
Keep
that.
on jerking.
Oh my god. Nope. We're not going with that yet. Play us out with the Mr. Bucket theme song. We want to get eventually monetized, so probably not a good idea. But
just keep on jerking it.
Yeah. Thank you guys for being here tonight. We appreciate it. Like I said, next Saturday, 9:45 p.m. Pacific time. We'll be here. You guys be here. Make sure you watch the recommended movies, The Curse and Showdown in Little Tokyo. We'll talk about that towards the end of the show. And that is it for
Be
tonight.
safe, guys. Be safe.
Yep.
And jerk responsibility. Jerk responsible.
Make sure you make sure you're nice to the Target employees when you're asking for these platinum editions, please.
Yeah. Yes. Definitely make sure you guys are nice when you talk to these employees, because a lot of the reason why they don't want to help us collectors is because there's a lot of rude people out there, and you guys know who you are. Yeah.
And go buy stuff in Mike Toys and stuff. So
it's like those people. Like, let me throw this in here real quick. When I met McFarlane, there was a bunch of people that were hounding him and shoving stuff in his face and pushing fans out of the way. And you know what kind of people those are. Those are the scalpers. Those are those scalper type of people that think they're. That's another video. All right.
I was gonna say, that's a reason why a lot of celebrities don't sign autographs, is because
because of people like that, man. There's a bunch of dumbasses out there,
and they know that they're just gonna sell it on eBay, so they refuse to do it.
There was a couple guys that were just pushing through, man, literally just shoving their way through. And there was another guy who was signing something, and then he just goes. McFarlane was signing something, and this other guy just goes right in front of McFarlane, just like cuts in what he's doing. He just takes a selfie with him.
Yeah,
so
that's fucked up.
Yeah, but all right, guys.
I'm gonna read Do you guys still enjoy the old? Yes. I thought if you were rude at Target, staff would respect you. Joking. Okay. All right, guys, that is it tonight. Like I said, 9:45 next Saturday. Follow us on Spotify and subscribe to this No Show podcast. Share it, like it, thumbs up the video. Tell people to watch the replay.
Buenas noches.
We are out.
I'm tired.